Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag-Sar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almeidrea plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Hi, Hoodle!
Engaging! Dragon Swarm! Fall back! Try this!
Here goes! You'll have no mercy!
Bring him down! Bloody! You're mine! It's over! Try this! Negative Infernal Torrent! Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Take this! Burn!
There!
Take this!
Release! Shattering of pieces! Negative gain! Resonate with the earth!
Dragon Swarm!
Green base and blood!
Raising your power!
Me! Bloody
Explosive Ring! Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
We managed to pull through.
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine! I see one, eh? Dragon Swarm!
I'll blind you with the shot!
Try this!
That may prove a thorn in our side.
Hey, my lord!
Take this!
Dance in the wind! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Will this help?
Not a chance!
Its armor's too strong! Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest! My shield!
Light astral return! Arctic
I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Got it! That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
Let's dispose of the
You're
trash.
mine! You're finished!
Burning strike!
This one's mine!
Your reflexes will not serve you well
This one's
here.
all mine! Dragon Swarm! Explosive Ring!
Dance
on the wind! Over! Eternal Devastation! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
way.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity!
Take my revenge!
Eternal Devastation! Ignite! Take this! We did it!
Take
Not in your dreams!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready!
Go, Helene!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Innocence!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Discourteous, aren't
Anything in armor is all mine!
My shield!
No further!
I'm going in! Explosive ring!
Flame of fury!
Dance on the wind!
Blood! I never miss! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn! Burn! It's wide open!
It won't escape me. A comfortable win.
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! It's now over. You'll learn! Dragon Form!
They really don't give up, do they?
You're mine!
Take that,
It's over!
Mega
Dragon
now!
Form!
I'll try this one!
Explosive ring!
Not on my watch! I'm all soaked up!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
This is all Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Lightning flame! Reload!
I can carve through all!
Dance on the
Here I
wind!
come! Dragon...
I'm ready!
We managed to pull through.
Out of our way!
Here I come! You got Ignite! Take it! Dragon Swarm!
Take this field!
Dragon Swarm!
I never miss! You think that shield will save you? Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! The water's speed!
Here I come!
Denied!
It's over! Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Hi, Hoodle!
Got you now! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! I won't show you any mercy! The rebel! Dragon Swarm!
Healing circle!
Anything in armor is all mine!
That's my cue!
Ring! Shut him down! Try this! Explosive ring!
Flame!
No escape!
Arctic waterfall! Messy!
Burn!
Nothing gets by me!
Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Seal!
Explosive ring!
I'll be
Elusive deity!
Dragon Swarm!
Rotating pile driver!
Try this!
Not on my watch! This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
Here I go! Shining Supernova! More with that from...
Explosive ring! Iron!
Radiant Sword! Celestial Hammer!
Try this! Explosive ring!
Annihilate! Here goes! Hammer! Flame of Death!
This one's all mine!
Here I go!
Not today! Like you!
Raging Cascade!
Elusive deity!
I'll face you! Do it!
It's long! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nicely done.
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from. This is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Let's
Here's
see
a
what
healing
you've got.
Dragon now
Take this!
Ready and raring!
Lunar, you'll pay for what you did! Air thrust!
Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Raging Sword!
It's over!
Here goes!
Here I come! It's over! We did it!
Sleep now!
Dragon Sword!
Radiant
Light!
Force
of regeneration!
This is it!
These ones are mine!
Don't suffer in silence.
Dragon Sword!
Here's Raging Cyclone!
Everlasting darkness.
That's my cue!
Damn it! Shut him down!
You apart.
Explosive ring!
Wind Astral Energy!
Here I come!
Here's Evil!
Eternal Devastation!
Freeze Lancer! Hard Malevolence! With this, I can become even stronger!
Right, here go! There!
Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant! Confiscated!
Here I come!
Pain.
It can hide itself? Amazing!
Healing Circle! Thank you! Raging Cascade!
I'll smash you! Dragon Swarm!
Hard Malevolence! Magic Advance!
The tempest engulfs you! Bathed in blood.
Lunar Horizon!
No arts are being interrupted.
Eternal Devastation! Not today!
Heal!
Dragon Swarm!
Supernova! Raging Cascade! Lunar Corruption!
Explosive ring!
In here! Lunar Blast!
Blind you to dust! Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Will this help?
Dragon Swarm!
Light Astral Energy!
Try this!
Another incantation ruined.
Thunderblade!
Allow me to help.
Swallow Blade!
Gale Force! Searing Flame!
Tempest!
Glacial Spear! Here's Evil!
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant light!
Of regeneration! Explosive ring!
Lightning Condense!
Swallow Blade!
Thunderblade! Fury!
Infernal Torrent!
Thank you! Arch Sea Rise! Raging Cascade!
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Where are you going? Light
You're
Astral
mine! Dragon Swarm!
Raging Cascade!
Explosive ring!
I'm out of ammo! Seal!
Swallow Blade!
Morbid Sunrise! The water's not in your stream!
I owe you one!
Can't get out of this!
Wind Astral Energy!
Burn it!
Lunar Corruption! Lunar
Swarm!
Blast!
Swallow Blade! Try this!
Photon Blast! In the wind!
Swallow Blade!
Here's a healing arc!
Try harder!
Photon Raging Cascade!
Elusive deity! Dragon Swarm!
Reload!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that! Mega Ray!
You!
Mega Ray! I'll save you! Gemini Aqua! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming Wildfire!
really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Opponent like this should be easy. Dragon Form! Portal Blade! Infernal Torrent!
These ones can run rings around us.
Crush!
Blood.
Dragon Form!
Bloody Howling handle this. I never miss.
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Try this! Explosive Ring!
In here.
Swallow Blade!
Seismic Rupture.
Dragon Falcon!
Take this.
It's over!
Not on my watch. Hear me.
Dragon Form!
Burning strike. Lightning down.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. Magic is there.
Resonate with the earth.
Stalagmite. Anything in armor is all mine.
Rending you a bloody howling.
Purge malevolence.
Swallow Blade!
Free
Try this!
Ends now.
Infernal!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zeugles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here. This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Right, here goes! For my lord!
Hear my call!
Dragon Form! Eat this! On Dragon Form!
Tell me, have you ever considered your purpose in life?
Got you now!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you and
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Purge malevolence!
Bathed in blood.
Rending you apart! Take this! Dragon
Resonate
Form!
with the earth.
Dragon Form!
Or for the stockpile!
Dragon Form!
Like Astrolabe!
Dragon Form! Not today! Like you! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Explosive Ring!
Take this!
Dragon! I'll smash you!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Denied!
Here goes!
Explosive Ring!
Not on my watch!
On your knees!
Freeze
Swallow Blade! I'll keep you respect! This time! You picked the wrong time! Dragon
Dance
Form!
in the wind!
Explosive Ring!
Flat
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Seems about right to me.
sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almeidria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almeidria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almeidria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? Ugh, my head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almeidria.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Now you'll learn!
Hope this works.
Is it too late to talk over our differences?
Dragon Swarm!
The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see about that.
Dragon Swarm!
Can't get out of sight!
In here. I'll be safe.
Mission! Dragon Swarm!
Blood.
Now, Astral Energy.
Say no more!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
We've got all the ingredients for that recipe now.
Great. I'll let you cook then.
Wait, what?
Let's see what you've got.
You've got spirit! Explosive ring! Take down their defenses! I see one, eh?
Hey, that...
We got flyers!
I've got
All yours!
It's all right. Astral Energy.
Say no more!
An astral what? That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Now. Astral Energy. Full throttle.
Certainly not bad.
No complaints here.
Let's see what you've got.
On my lord! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
In here.
Try this!
Around here.
The rebels! Stop them!
Forward.
Try harder! I owe you one. On your knees! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Ignite! Dragon Swarm!
Hear my call. If it's in the sky, it's mine. Dance in the wind. In here.
Take it!
Confiscated.
Rotating pile driver.
Radiant
Explosive ring!
Elusive deity. Can you take it? Eagle ray.
I'll keep you with
Dance in the wind. Seal.
Dragon Swarm! On your knees! What the? Dragon Swarm!
Raging Captain.
Blade! I can carve through that! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
There. One
Nothing gets by me!
Dragon Swarm! Great! Next!
Mega Ray! Dance in the wind! In here!
Not today!
I can't heal you forever! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
What is it, Hoodle? You want to go back?
This looks nice and tough. Let's see what you've got.
You're mine!
In a bind,
Dragon Swarm!
elusive deity.
Tempest Swarm!
Dragon Swarm!
Far enough! Let them mark on the way! Arch Shield!
You're mine!
Not in your dreams!
Rending you
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Raging Cascade!
My turn. Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah. To me. I'm ready.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm ready for the next battle. You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Coming through.
It's on! Dragon Swarm! Eat dirt!
Tempest Swarm!
Dragon Swarm! Thanks! Explosive ring! Tempting! Crush! Here I come! It's over! Take this! It's over! Here I come! No escape!
Corruption!
Leave the charges to me!
I do it!
Remove!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Go no further!
Locked and loaded! Bring them down!
Now you see what I can do.
Dragon Swarm!
Not in your dreams!
Negative
Chinese Super
We're not finished!
Where are you going? Do it!
Dragon! In an instant! Impact Block!
Radiant
Dragon Swarm! Not today!
Here's a healing arc!
Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Remove!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Little help!
Dragon Swarm!
Far enough! Lunar Corruption!
Take this.
Explosive ring! Swallow Blade! Try this!
Can you take it?
Infernal Torrent! Go mine!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Searing Blade!
Now you see what I can do.
Hear me!
You're mine! This one's all mine!
Do it!
Dragon Swarm!
Bloody howling.
Could have been worse.
I wonder what we can make with this.
If you can't decide, I'll have it raw.
Little help!
Dragon Swarm! Got you now! Dragon Swarm!
Wind Astral
Dragon
Energy!
Swarm!
Gemini Aqua!
Damn it!
Careful! It has no camouflage! Astral Energy!
Say no more.
I'll heal you all!
That was it! Thanks!
Gale Force!
You're mine! Thanks! Lewis!
Lunar Corruption! Not in your dreams! Archaic Waterfall! This one's mine!
On your knees! Begin!
Freeze Lancer!
Take this!
Dance in the wind! By the in here!
No further! Dragon Swarm! Try this! Shine! Radiant light!
Far enough!
Force of regeneration!
Lightning Orb!
Regeneration!
No arts are being interrupted.
Lightning Astral Energy!
I owe you one! Explosive energy!
Here's a healing!
Dragon Swarm!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Now you see what I can do! Chase on the wind!
Raging Dragon!
Green blood!
Rending you apart!
Bloody howling!
Try harder!
Let me
Not
free you
today!
of your power!
Healing! Circle hit!
I owe you one!
More with that!
This should go wild!
Thunderbolt!
Dragon Swarm!
Chinese Supernova! Mega Ray!
Explosive ring!
This one's
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
You won't get away with
I'll leave
that!
it to you!
Bear still!
Dragon
This,
Swarm! Do
not
as I
in your
say!
dreams!
I'll teach you respect!
I was fine.
Leave the chargers to me.
Try
Lunar
this!
Corruption!
Explosive ring!
Follow me. It's time to finish this. Die.
Consuming Wildfire!
Will this help?
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning Orb! Healing
Dragon
Hey, that... Wind Astral Energy!
Take this!
Here's the
Begin!
Dragon Swarm!
You're mine!
Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
I'll heal you all! Photon! Dance in the wind! Healing Circle! Air!
Ignite!
Light Astral
Dragon
Energy!
Swarm!
Dance in the wind! Air
I'm grateful.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all!
Dragon Swarm! Try this! Explosive
Lunar
ring!
Corruption! More for the stockpile! Searing Flame!
Dragon
Reload!
Swarm!
Raging Storm! More
Here I go.
from... Celestial Runner! Ice Prism! Will this help?
Blood! Rending you a bloody howling!
Dance in the wind!
Everlasting!
Air Thrust!
Negative hit!
Light! Now! Astral Energy!
Say no more. We won.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking. The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
What's wrong, sweetie? Are they scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here. What's this thing?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Now you'll learn!
Raging Cascade!
This one's mine!
Burn it out!
Won't escape
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I will heal you all!
Dragon Form!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I need to be stronger. Let's dispose of the trash.
You've got spirit! Dragon Form!
They smite with... Now you see what I can do!
That's my cue! Do it!
Dragon Form! Just shut him in an instant! Impact Claw!
Dance in the wind! Feel it!
This one's on board! Ignite! Dragon Form!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
A comfortable win.
That equipment should come in handy. Let's dispose of the trash.
Here I come! It's over!
Far enough! Raging storm! I'll shoot them out of the sky! Photon blast!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Aim for the weak spot!
Pierce evil!
Dragon Swarm! Swallow
Lightning
Blade!
condensed! Freeze lancer! Thunder blade!
Try this! Explosive Ring!
Lunar corruption! Photon
Dragon
blast!
Swarm!
Lightning condensed! Radiant
I owe you one.
Here!
Ready and
I'll
raring!
heal you all!
Explosive!
I can carve through armor!
Try this!
Thank you!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
This one's all mine!
Gemini Aqua! Annihilation!
Explosive Ring!
To the fray!
The enemy wields arcs too.
We'll soon see about that! Hands in the wind! Air thrust! Take this! Ready!
You'll find no mercy.
Leave the chargers to me!
I can't heal you forever! Raging cascade water! Hear my call! Sleep now! Marvelous Caspian! Here's evil!
Try this! Explosive Ring!
First aid!
In your death.
Freeze lancer! Hands in the wind!
Another
I never
incantation
miss.
ruined. Ready and raring.
Lunar corruption!
Explosive Ring!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Infernal Torrent!
Hands in the wind! Lunar corruption!
Dragon Swarm!
Back into the fray!
Try this!
Mega ray!
Explosive! It's all mine!
I'll heal you all! Lightning orb!
You're finished!
Light
Can't get out of
energy!
this.
Dragon Swarm!
Raging cat healing circle! It's weakened! Hang this!
This ends now!
Magic is
Explosive
there!
Ring!
Here I go!
You're finished! Dragon Swarm! Not
Do it!
today! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
One last place to look. Straight ahead.
Madria.
Did we really just spend that much?
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary art.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Finally, some open space again.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. Coming through.
Let's cut our losses. Hi! Poodle!
There she is! Almeidrea!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Dahnan Witch.
Almeidrea.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Nies. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almeidria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Dragon Form! Dragon Form!
Being interrupted. Take this!
Thank you.
Dragon Form!
What foolishness!
Reload! Here's a healing arm!
Have some
Pissed off! Burn in hell!
Supernova! Reload! Light after light!
Is this it? Forgive me. This is my
Nothing gets by me!
Hey, that... Without one touch! Razor Cyclone! Throw the time!
Not done yet!
Now you see what I can do!
How dare you!
None of your dreams! Supernova! I never miss!
Dragon Form!
Wind Astral Energy!
Dragon Form!
Begin!
Massive Steel Force!
Ring!
I'll face
Let's
you.
get down here! Let me help!
Try this!
First aid!
In a bind?
Explosive Ring! You picked the wrong fight!
Radiant
Dragon Form!
Is this it? I couldn't make it into...
Stardust!
Water, hear my call! Thunder Field! Hail Flaming Fury! Water, hear my call!
Save you!
Dragon
Raging
Form!
Lightning!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
You'll pay for that!
Thank you.
Ready and raring.
Overrule!
Save you. Bloody howling.
Dragon Swarm! Try this! Explosive ring!
Ready to go!
Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Regenerate.
I owe you all. Stardust!
Thunder! Radiant, here!
This should do it!
I'm out! Back into the fray!
Dragon Swarm! Explosive ring! You picked the wrong fight!
Not on my watch!
Dragon Swarm!
Searing Tempest! And this I
Stardust!
will! Raging Orb! Raging Tempest! Where are you going?
Regenerate.
Dragon Swarm!
He who prepares
Searing
is free.
Flame!
Dragon Swarm!
He who prepares is free.
Lightning Orb!
Pieces. Attack time.
Healing Circle! Field! Warp into the shadows!
Thank you.
Orb!
In a bind.
War where that came from!
Dragon Swarm!
Can you take it? Engulf you.
Explosive ring! Ignite! Dragon Swarm! Try this! Explosive ring!
Dance for me. Regenerate.
Dragon Swarm!
Don't
Try
suffer in
this!
silence.
Explosive ring!
Elusive deed.
Dragon Swarm!
Shading fire pilot.
Can't move! Stay away from my
I'll
friend!
end this with my own hands, not in your dreams!
Out of the woods.
Annihilation! Hear me!
Benediction light.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
I never miss!
Explosive ring!
Lightning Orb!
They're attacking separately!
I can't land a hit on her.
Keep an eye on her. And take out the monster first.
I owe you one. Dragon Swarm!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Yeah. Take it away.
It's on!
Shine. Radiant light.
Burn it down!
Reload!
Take this.
Dragon Swarm!
Here's a healing art!
Try this!
Thank you.
This is looking good!
Catapult.
No further.
Photon blast! Charge malevolence!
That looks bad.
Wits about you, people.
I'll be saving this one!
Not done!
Yeah. I'll grind you into dust.
Stardust!
Wind at Arch Steel! I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me! Go! And again!
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning Orb!
I'm ready.
Charge malevolence! Lunar Torrent! Magic is there!
Inferno Torrent!
In here! Gemini Aqua! Annihilate!
Try this!
Mega Ray!
Explosive ring!
This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
I carved through armor.
It's on! Eat this!
Bloody howling.
This should do it!
In here!
Try harder!
I'll heal you all!
Another incantation ruined. I'm in your debt.
Try this!
Raging
Explosive
Cascade!
ring!
Bathed in blood.
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
Ready to go! Here, let's go!
Take this.
Light and charge! Blah, blah, blah.
Dragon Swarm
I never miss! Raging
Dragon
Cascade!
form! Burn in hell!
Dance in the
Dragon
wind!
form!
Air thrust! Photon flare! Lightning
Dragon form!
Here, let me help! First aid!
This should do it!
Yes, Raging Cascade!
It's too much!
Here, let me help! The wind! Air thrust! I can do this all!
Her Master Core!
Not while I'm around, she isn't! I'll bring you back from death to bear.
Take this!
Hasten! Warmer! Malevolence!
This should do it!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
Here goes!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arms aren't so special. And now, they're mine!
You will suffer!
Thunder Shield! More with that! Ready to go!
My true power!
Raging Sword! Confiscated!
Dragon form!
For the wishes!
Dance on the wind! Dragon form!
Ready to go!
Denied! The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster! Pieces!
Healing art! Air thrust!
Forgive me.
I can't feel
This should do it!
Try and run! Behold my true power!
Ready to go! First aid! Light axe rage!
Dragon form! Slash! Try this!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Freeze Master!
Chaotic disaster!
This should do it! Try harder! Ignite!
Where are you going?
Dragon form! It's over? From beyond.
A new lease on life!
Armor won't save you!
I'll end you! Astral energy!
Say no more!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because You'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganath Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Xion!
Alvin!
Xion!
Alvin!
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. I just wanted to go back. To Dena. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Leori. No! Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking. Niori. Shion. Damn it.
You're mine! Try harder! Not a chance! No escape! Dragon Swarm! Slash! Swallow Blade! Here I come! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade! Slash! You're my... Here I come! Dragon Swarm! You're mine! Slash! Swallow Blade! You're finished! Eternal Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm! Eternal Devastation! Dragon Swarm! It's on! Dragon Swarm! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm! Slash! Crush! Crush! Eternal Devastation! There! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! There! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! Slash! Swallow Blade! Crush! Eternal Devastation! Crush! Dragon Swarm! Slash! This should do it! Swallow Blade! Eternal Devastation! Crush! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! Dragon Swarm! You're mine! Try harder! No escape! Dragon Swarm!
Alvin?
Frinwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Frinwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
An opponent like this should be easy. Dragon Swarm!
You apart.
Slash!
Bloody
Blade! Try
Resonate with
harder!
the earth!
Is it hot?
Not get!
Just bash it out again.
Dragon Swarm!
Where that came from. Celestial Hammer! Ice Crystal!
Elusive deity!
You're
Can you
mine!
take it?
Dragon Swarm!
Shine! Radiant light! Pulse of regeneration! Regenerate!
Arctic Waterfall!
Allow me to
Dragon
help.
Swarm!
Freeze Lancer!
Thanks.
Dance in the wind! Air Thrust!
Eternal Devastation! Eat dirt! Eternal Devastation!
Now!
Dragon Swarm!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Resonate with the earth!
Arch Seal!
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready!
Double me! In an instant! Impact Block!
Let's refrain from losing.
Speaking of Thistleum, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah,
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right. You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Xion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegis.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So, So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Dahnan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almeidria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Xion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Xion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Xion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Xion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imerys.
Imerys? As in Xion Imerys?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean
It predates the Crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What to the... This thing.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Dahnans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting. To strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Xion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Xion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Xion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Xion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Xion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Back to the inn, I guess.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Remember, if the pain's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zugo policy. Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
in here! Are those arms even natural?
Dragon form! I'm on it!
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest. You picked the wrong fight. Dragon form! Take this! Damn it!
It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
That freaking does it!
Dragon form!
Take this! In a bind?
It's flat! Try harder! Dragon form!
Try this on for size!
Benediction light.
Heal!
Not in your dreams!
Dragon form! An astral
That's my fear!
Teaching ruin. Shut him down in an instant! Impact block!
Anything in armor is
Dance in
mine!
the wind!
Now you see what I can do!
Sleep
Dragon
now!
form! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon form!
Eagle, do it!
In an instant! Impact block!
More for the stockpile!
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me, and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron, and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital. Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture.
Okay.
Why? What? Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? You're saying we should check the Owl Forest? I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
No choice. Dragon Swarm!
Going in! Lightning Orb!
Dragon Swarm!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Eternal Devastation!
Prepare to be sealed! Can't get out of this!
Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade! Here I come! You're finished!
Oh my!
Dragon Swarm!
Crumble!
Make it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Look sharp!
Light and charge, Malevolent!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
You picked the wrong fight!
All good things
Denied.
come to an end.
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Now I'm real mad!
Make it rain!
I'm ready for the next battle.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
No choice!
Not on my watch!
That frickin' does it!
Take this!
I really owe you
Dragon
one.
Swarm!
Simian pests. I shall seal you where you stand.
Take this! It's over! Try harder! I'm not done!
Take this! this!
Dragon Swarm! Ah! Try harder! Thanks! Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Anything in armor is
Tempest Whirl!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the... Coming through!
Here I come!
Armor won't save you!
Dragon Swarm! You pick
Ready to go! Right!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Eternal Devastation!
I'm just getting radiant light!
Here I come!
Not on my watch!
Don't suffer in silence.
These fists have got your name on them! That is the spot!
Dance in the wind!
Watch this!
Now!
Do without the pain.
In an instant! Impact Block!
First strike!
You're mine!
I'll run you through!
Dragon Swarm! It's on! Eat dirt! Stardust!
I'm on it! Talon Storm!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Talon Hurricane! I'm ready!
In an instant! Impact Block!
The waters of creation magic is in!
Negative tear! Ready to go! There's always room for improvement. No backing down!
Can't get out of this!
Dragon Swarm!
Take this!
Dragon Swarm!
Now you see what I can do!
A scream bathed in blood.
Rending you apart! Hey! Bloody holiday!
Dragon Swarm!
Eat this!
Shine! Radiant light! Pulse of regeneration! Regenerate!
One more dance! I'm ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Benediction light.
I'm just getting started!
Wind astral energy!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
I've been doing really great lately.
Right, here goes!
Not in your dreams!
First Dragon Talon Swarm!
Back.
Take this!
Talon Hurricane!
Eternal Devastation!
Rip and tear!
Dragon Swarm!
Wind astral energy! Trouble!
Dragon Swarm!
Waterfall! Sleep well!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning Gazette!
Slash!
Thunderblade! Too much
Dragon Swarm!
Carve through armor!
Regeneration!
You're mine!
Eat this!
Do it! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Purge Malevolence!
Now or never.
Arctic Waterfall!
Can't get out of this!
Freeze!
Eat dirt!
Dance in the wind!
Resonate with the earth!
Dragon Swarm!
Stalagmite!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
I'm rending you apart!
Ready! Dragon
Supernova! More with
Dragon
lightning!
Swarm!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Talon Hurricane! Eagle Fly!
Supernova! Purge
Dragon
Malevolence! Now!
Swarm! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
I can feel my power growing! Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
It's on!
Here I come!
I'm on it!
Dragon Swarm!
Not on my watch!
Dragon Swarm!
Talon Hurricane! Eagle Fly!
One station!
Go away!
Dragon Swarm! Rising Falcon!
Heal! I'm on it!
Raging Storm!
Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
I'm on it! Ready and rare! I can carve through armor!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm on it! Now I'm in the groove!
Swallow Blade!
Bloody Hurricane!
Lightning Orb!
Eagle Fly! In a bind!
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant
Do
Light!
it! In an instant! Impact Block!
Onward and upward.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
An opponent like this should be easy.
I'll tear you apart!
Dragon Swarm! Eat dirt! Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind!
Here I come!
Eagle Pulse! Shoot it down!
Take this!
Thunder
Dragon
Too
Swarm!
much to handle!
Everlasting
Dragon Swarm!
Confiscated!
I'm on it! That's enough!
I'm not done! Slash! Swallow Blade! Eternal Devastation!
Now!
Smoke! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Light. Swallow
There you are.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
And the pummel is to me! They smite with
Talon
light.
Storm! Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! I'm ready for the next battle.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
This one will be difficult to predict.
Shattering
Dragon Swarm!
pieces! That trinket does it!
Not a chance! You're mine!
Arctic
You're
Waterfall!
finished!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! In here!
I'll smash you!
More for the
Dragon
stockpile!
Swarm!
Tear you apart!
It's on! Eat dirt! No escape!
In a bind,
Dragon Swarm!
benediction light.
Stardust! Here I come! Stardust! Strike!
First strike!
Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Shine! Radiant light! All radiant, you hear it now!
Try harder! Now! Here I come!
Raging Storm! More where that came from!
Dragon
Celestial
Swarm!
Dare! I'm triple!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Whirlwind snap!
You're mine!
This
He
world!
who prepares is free from regret.
Do it! Double me! In an instant! Impact Block!
Step back! This one's all law!
What's this thing?
There it is. That's our target.
Ow! Eat this! That's enough! I can carve through armor!
Raging Storm!
You picked the wrong target! Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Talon Storm!
Dragon Swarm!
Elusive
Not on
deity!
my watch!
Rivet tear!
Denied!
Rotating
Dragon
Dragon
Swarm!
Soaring blast!
Eternal Devastation!
I'm ready!
Dueling! In an instant! Impact Block!
Benediction light.
Heal! Lightning Orb! More with that orb!
Can't get out of this!
Photon Raging!
Don't get complacent.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Xion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Xion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Xion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going. Thistlein was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.